Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 26 chat.
Oh, hi, it's episode 26.
It is.
Another
Wait, it
great...
is? Oh my god, so it's season 26, episode 26?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
That means it's going to be a great episode.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun one, for
It
sure.
was a fun one. So if you remember...
Do you remember?
The 11th night of September when Chelsea... No, that didn't happen, but this was the past.
Last time.
Chelsea won HOH and nominated Angela and Chemo. Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah. Kind of blah nominations, right? But it
Yeah.
seemed like maybe she was leaving the door open for a bigger move.
Was
depending
she?
on what happens with the veto.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Angela's the target.
That's lame. I'm sorry, that's lame. That's the best you got?
Oh, there's no AI arena anymore.
Yeah, Chemo was all like, I guess I'm on the block again, but I'm not comfortable. Could have fooled me. But he's like, yeah, I don't have that extra opportunity to take myself off the block with the AI arena.
Right. No one does.
Right.
Okay. Chemo's a pawn, but he is in a very tasty trio with Rubina and T-Core.
I mean,
That the other side is just waiting to gobble up.
a voting block of 3 is very powerful at this point in the game because you only need a few votes to make moves.
Yeah.
So
You
people
only need like 3 votes.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tempting to take out Chemo instead of Angela if the two of them are still on the block come Thursday.
And then just say, uh-oh, how did that happen?
Yeah.
Well, Angela just adores Mackenzie.
These two, their relationship has been growing. They got off to a rocky start week 1 when Angela called out Matt, and she also told Mackenzie...
Look, it's the crazy eyes.
But she kept telling Mackenzie, like, you can do better. She kept bringing Mackenzie into it and basically putting a target on her for being in a showmance. So Mackenzie still holds on to that resentment from week 1.
Yeah, she doesn't feel the same about Angela like Angela... You know what? Angela... probably won't feel the same about Mackenzie next week.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of her pattern. She gets really close to somebody
and then destroys them.
Throws them in the trash.
Yep. All right.
We've seen it time and time again from her.
Chelsea tells Quinn, I'm worried that your little friend Leah is going to use the veto on Angela again.
I mean, look what happened.
What do you think
last
about that?
Week, right? She did that last week, and Chelsea's like, that would really mess up my plans because she wants Angela to stay up on the block. And ideally, she would like for the nominations to stay the same because she doesn't want to get any more blood on her hands. No. So, if Leah were to use the veto on Angela, not only would Chelsea have to put up a replacement, but one of her potential replacement options would be off the table because Leah is being
one
considered.
Of her potential options.
Right.
So Quinn runs to his not girlfriend and tells her,
Leah,
you might be in trouble. They're on to you, girl.
they think you might use the veto on Angela, and she's all like, I'm not doing that. The only reason I did that last week was because I wanted Angela to be on the jury just in case she gets to the final 2 so that Angela could vote for her.
Right.
That's basically all she wanted, right?
Right. So, we have a little comic relief time here. Angela's hanging out in the bathroom, I think it was. And,
just getting ready.
So, do you guys do the pot?
Well, okay, I think they were talking about, like, partying together after the season's over. Mm-hmm. And Angela was all like, I'll do a pot. My husband and I will do a pot.
We've never done a pot before, but...
We'll do the pot stuff if you guys are doing the pot.
What better way to do the pot than with our fellow housemates?
Housemates!
Yeah! Give us the pot.
I'm assuming when she says a pot, she means like
Smoke
a gummy or something.
Oh, I thought she meant smoke a doobie or
I would
something.
assume it's a gummy. But she did make a point of saying she would only be doing it if it's legal. Okay?
Is it legal in California?
Probably. I don't know. I don't know the exact rules, but I would say yes.
All right.
It's just funny to me because that's just like the classic 50 plus.
Really? Because I don't think I ever said, I'll do a pot.
No, but, you're exceptional.
Am I, though?
Of course. But yeah, Angela, she's cracking me up.
I'll do a pot.
A pot.
All right. Quinn wants to FS up for Chelsea because he doesn't want her to have an easy time.
He can see.
It's too easy.
Chelsea is good with everybody. She's playing the middle. And her main goal this week is to have a vote that is decisive. She does not want to have to break a tie because then she's going to have to show her cards. So she friggin' doesn't even give a crap, really. I mean, she cares. But, like, more importantly, she does not want to have to show her cards.
Right.
So, yeah, Quinn is like, we need to make sure that Chelsea takes the blame for whoever leaves this week. We can't have that evil on us. So he's telling Mackenzie, what if we take Chemo out?
Oh.
Ugh.
That's a good idea.
Right? They're talking about how Angela...
Mackenzie's on board.
Yeah, they're talking about how they can take Angela out at any time. Chemo, if he goes, they'll be breaking up that trio.
Right.
Maybe T-Core and Rubina are mad at Chelsea. I don't know if that's possible, honestly.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
So Mackenzie runs to tell Chelsea. She's like, I was talking to Quinn and he thinks maybe we should get Chemo out.
And Chelsea's like, okay, whatever, just don't make it a tie. Just make sure you have the votes to pull it off without me.
Yeah. I thought for sure she was going to be like, no, you're not doing it.
No, honestly, she knows if Chemo leaves, T-Core and Rubina will be 100% attached to her.
Right.
They will go to Chelsea for sure. And then she doesn't have to worry about them picking Chemo over her. Right? So she's more than happy about it. She wants to split up that trio, but she doesn't want to have to take responsibility for it.
Right. So, this is a completely useless segment. Cam takes off his shirt.
This was useless. This was sweet.
Was it?
Yes.
Well, it was sweet that Cam took his shirt off and showed his tats. And his tats include tributes to people in his family.
A lot of people who have passed away. Like, I thought that was a really sweet moment.
But I don't want to see Chelsea getting horned up for Cam. Imagining that her tribute tat will be the next one.
Oh, God. Him. No, I don't know about that. But I thought this was really sweet because I feel like we have not seen a ton of Cam on the show, and I think these last few weeks he's really started to open up more.
I've seen more than enough of Cam on the show now that he's started singing like a little songbird.
Well, that's on the feeds. We haven't seen that on the show.
Right, well.
I think he's showing his personality more, and I really like that.
I think he's trying to get a record deal.
Maybe.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah. But,
Light switch.
I thought his tattoos were really, really sweet.
Whatever. All right, so it's time to pick players for the veto.
Oh,
oh my God, here we go. Get the bag ready.
Okay, this is fun because now the nominees get to pick as well. It's not just the HOH.
Yes. Chelsea's up first, and she picks...
Why is it the second week in a row that's happened?
Oh, it's Quirm.
She picks out Quinn. She really does not want Chemo. Sorry, she does not want Rubina or T-Core to play in this competition because she doesn't want Chemo to come off the block. She doesn't want anyone coming off that block.
No, she doesn't want to put any more blood on her hands.
Yeah, so she was like, Quinn, all right, I'm cool with that.
So then Angela picks. Oh, I pick Mackenzie.
She was super hyped up
to
pick Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. Let's do a pot.
Because she has been working on her relationship with Mackenzie, and she thinks there is a chance that if Mackenzie wins, she would use it on Angela.
Is the Mackenzie curly hair like the Dr. Jekyll to the straight hair?
Mr. Hyde?
Yeah.
Could be.
All right.
Maybe it's the twin twist.
Maybe. Then Chemo picks... Oh, Rubina!
Oh my God, he picked another trio member.
Wow.
How special and wonderful.
All right, he's happy about that.
He is, but the crazy thing is, Rubina doesn't even know if she would use the veto if she won.
Ouch. So, Chelsea, even if she were to win the veto, would want to keep noms the same.
I mean, she wants them to stay the same no matter who wins.
Does she, though?
She does.
At the moment.
No, she does.
All right, so it's time for the POV comp to begin, and it is a classic.
It's
in case you guys didn't realize, that's veto spelled backwards. Because
feel-
there are people out there
Yes.
who don't realize that OTEV is veto spelled backwards.
It does seem like there are people every season that are like, wait, what?
You just blew my mind.
Right, but this is a classic POV competition. It is competed in rounds. It's messy. It's fun.
It is a veritable musical chairs situation.
Yes, and each year there is a different OTEV.
The reincarnation of OTEV this year is a sassy trash panda.
I love it! A raccoon!
He's got a slightly foul mouth that has been bleeped, but not for the house guests.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I love raccoons. This is fun.
I love raccoons
Wonderful.
as well. And this one's all Thomas the Tank Engine. All right, so, of course, they're going to get slimed. Oh, sorry, they're going to get e-wasted.
Oh, Angela, a pot.
All right, so round
So they got
one.
blasted with paint. And
Yeah.
I think the paint was actually very hot in temperature because
Oh,
it had
really?
been sitting in the sun. They were all like, oh, it's hot.
Oh,
Yes, they might have been
burnt?
burnt with that paint.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
All right, so round one. The evicted player who didn't get to play in the new rule HOH comp. That was the first HOH comp.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone thought the answer was Tucker, so they're all slogging around looking for some Tucker tiles.
I gotta say, I loved the way they edited this.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Keeping the
Yeah.
reveal under wraps. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
There was only one person who did not think it was Tucker, and that was Mackenzie. She thought that it was Cedric.
Young
because
Cedric.
It was.
And it's his birthday today, so happy birthday,
Happy
Cedric.
birthday, Cedric.
But, yeah, it was wild. The way everybody was digging around for Tucker. Everybody just can't stop thinking about Tucker. They're still obsessed with him, even though he's not there anymore.
Apparently there weren't enough Tucker tiles, probably, because...
Maybe that was an answer for later on
Yeah,
in the competition.
yeah.
Because there's always going to be one less correct
Mm-hmm.
answer.
Yeah, so everybody got their tiles except for Chelsea.
Well,
Chelsea
it came
gave
down.
up.
Yeah, it came down to Chelsea and Chemo, and when she saw that Chemo got one, she was like, "All right, that's it. I'm just gonna go up because that must be the last one."
What did you think of Angela just freaking slogging up that ramp without even using the rope?
That was insane.
She was like a Sasquatch.
And then the way she was celebrating after she got up there first, but like,
Hey!
lady, you didn't even have the right answer.
No, she thought she did, though.
Yeah.
All right, well, like we said, everyone said Tucker except for Mackenzie, who said Cedric. And the game was instantly over because the answer was Cedric.
This
Everyone
has never
else
happened
was
before.
out.
This has never happened before.
In 26 years.
Well, I don't even remember what season the first OTEV was, but
Well, the first season didn't have a veto.
mhm.
So it had to be after the first season.
It wasn't that long ago.
Oh.
They've been doing it for a very long time, but it was not for a bit.
There couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 or 8 OTEVs, right?
No, there's more than that.
Oh.
I don't remember how many there are, but like
Who cares?
this has never happened before. And
Quick, look it up,
everybody
Siri.
everybody playing was just like, are we dumb?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
well,
idiots.
I thought it was cool too how they had Mackenzie explain why the correct answer was Cedric, and it was because Cedric and Chelsea were both downgraded week 1, so they
Right.
did not get to play. And Tucker and Mackenzie,
Were eliminated.
they technically did play. They were just eliminated in the first round.
Right.
So, yeah. You would think that Chelsea, also being a downgraded player from week 1,
Would have realized
would have
that.
realized that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, OTEV said, "Get out, you stupid Fs. Get out of my dump, you stupid Fs. You guys suck."
The "you guys suck" at the end just really slapped. It really hit hard. It was even more impactful than the stupid Fs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You guys suck. Do you think production, that was their way of taking it out?
Absolutely.
Because, I mean, okay, that setup for that competition takes so long. So much work goes
Such a
into it.
huge build.
And it was
because
beautiful, as always.
It's got the running water and everything going down the ramp.
the
and-
animatronics.
Yes.
The
Thomas the
goopery.
Tank Engine eyes.
Yeah.
The goopery. They had to run all that piping.
There's a lot going on there.
For one freaking round.
Plus, they would have to put all this other stuff in the show to fill the time. Do you think that's why we got the pot segment? Because I appreciated that, so...
Well, if we...
It all worked out.
If we had to sacrifice Otev for the pot segment, that's fine. All right.
It's too bad, though, because I wanted to hear more of what that raccoon had to say.
Well, Angela can't sleep because she wants a pot.
She's all anxious because she's worried that she's going to be leaving this week.
She probably could have slept if she had taken a little edible or something.
You never know.
She didn't have a pot in the house.
Yeah, well, she gets out of bed and she notices, there's a lot of people missing from their beds right now. And
It's
it is
just
quite
me
late.
sleeping in here.
Quite late in the night. Where is everyone?
She starts skulking around and she notices that Quinn, Rubina, T-Core, Chemo, and Leah are hanging out and having a great time.
They're all out in the backyard. They're laughing. They're having fun.
They're blowing off some steam.
So she's listening in on this, and she's like, oh my god, I think something's happening here.
I think they're solidifying an alliance.
That's quite a leap, ma'am. But this is classic Angela, right? So she actually opens the door and sticks her head out, and everyone's just like, which just further cements in her mind that this is an alliance forming.
Yes.
Because she's like, oh my god, I came out here, they got all quiet, they got weird. Quinn was asking Kiba to make out or whatever, so... Wasn't that a thing, or was it the other way? I can't remember.
I don't know.
One of them asked the other that.
And did they?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, Angela is convinced.
So she goes and tells Chelsea, hey, I think they were trying to solidify an alliance or something.
They're trying to take me out. They're going to vote me out. She's like, I know their mannerisms, so I know what's going on here. And Chelsea's like, whoa. You think Quinn and Leah are working with the trio now?
Oh.
And Chelsea's like legit concerned because that would mean she does not have the numbers.
Chelsea seems a little gullible.
I think she also had it in her head, like, this might not be true, but this is probably a better move for me to take out Quinn anyway. Quinn or Leah.
All right, well, Chelsea and Mackenzie are having a chat, and
Chelsea's telling her all about the Angela info, about this new potential alliance, and Mackenzie's like, what?
Yeah, so Chelsea's like, if you wanted to use the veto, and, you know...
Why do you sound like that?
Because I'm so tired.
Mackenzie, are you okay?
No, I'm not.
Well, yeah, Mackenzie's like, if you want, we can make a big move here. At first, she was saying use the veto on Chemo and, you know, try to get back in with the trio. But Chelsea's like, F it. Use the veto on Angela. We make sure that she stays so that other group can't get together and flip.
Yes.
Use the veto, and then I'll put up either Leah or Quinn. Angela's place.
What about Quirm?
Maybe.
All right. So it's 30 minutes before the veto meeting.
I just have to say, Chelsea and Mackenzie were up until like 5 a.m. the night before the ceremony. Like, there was so much discussion about all this.
Right.
It was insane.
Mackenzie tells Quinn, I don't know what Chelsea's going to do, but I think I'm going to use the veto.
And Quinn's just like, you're what? Why are you doing this to me?
He was really blindsided.
Yeah, he was not expecting this. So she's like, I don't know who's going to go up. Like, maybe it's you,
I'm not
maybe
trying
it's
to
Leah.
backdoor anybody. I'm just trying to use my veto, whatever, you know.
She's saying she thinks she can control Angela, which nobody can control Angela. She's a freaking wild stallion.
Yes.
But yeah, she is trying to place the blame for what's about to happen potentially
on
Chelsea.
Okay, so Quinn runs upstairs to the HOH room and says to Chelsea, am I going up on the block?
I'm going to be loyal to the 5. I will never flip on the 5. And the 5 that he's talking about is the group that got rid of Tucker
that flipped on
a
Tucker.
few weeks ago.
Right. He'll never flip on the flip. So...
Do you think Chelsea believes that?
No. Do you?
No.
So Chelsea asked Mackenzie what to do.
Right. I mean, we're like minutes away from the ceremony at this point.
Should I put up Leah? Should I put up Quinn? Should I put up Rubina?
She's all over the place. I mean, it really came down to Quinn or Leah. They were pretty set on Mackenzie using the veto at this point.
Yeah, it was a done deal that Mackenzie was going to use the veto. Chelsea just didn't know what the best move would be, and I sure did right away. But we were left in a cliffhanger, which means we're not going to get to see the HOH competition tomorrow.
Probably not, because they're going to be showing that POV tomorrow. That's going to take up some time.
Do you think it's going to be an endurance, finally?
Maybe. I mean, it's definitely possible.
We haven't had one.
In a bit.
And we can't really have one if we're going to... Well, that's not true. We can have one if we're going into a double. Do you think Ainsley...
Wait, when are we doing a double?
I don't know. They said Ainsley has something planned. Do you think Ainsley has a double planned?
Imagine there's a surprise double that we don't know about.
Or do you think there's a double next week that Ainsley's gonna...
That's possible too.
Tell us about.
Yeah, there was a teaser. Ainsley's got something going on. I'm excited to find out what it is, but...
I don't think it's a double because we didn't leave enough time. We would have seen the veto ceremony already.
Yeah, that's true. But if you don't want to wait until tomorrow, if you are only watching the episodes, but you don't want to wait until tomorrow to find out who won the veto, of course, check out the spoiler live streams. We have a lot of fun with those.
Yes.
And I'm excited for tomorrow's episode. I think it's going to be pretty wild.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
You have a pot?
No.
Would you say Angela doesn't have a pot to pee in?
We'll see. But...
All right.
Thank you all so much for watching. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow. So until then, bye.
Oh,
Much love.
Much love.